Hello my dears, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. I'm Shannon, and today I thought I would share with you guys a spoiler-free book review about a book that's coming out on September 30th, and I can't wait for you guys to get to read it, and that is The Autumn Springs Retirement Home Massacre by Philip Fracassi. Now, this is the first book I've read from this author. I've heard people talking about him, though. I've heard people talking about A Child Alone with Strangers and The Boys in the Valley, I think. And, like, people love these books. So when I saw this one available on NetGalley, I was like, let me just give it a try. Because, first of all, that title is so camp. Like, I love that title, and I couldn't wait to dig into it. And I loved it. I think this will be the perfect book for Halloween. If you're looking for a good Halloween read, this will be it. Because, like the title suggests, there's massacre at a retirement home. And first of all, I love that because so often the slasher genre sticks to teenagers. You know, summer camps, teenagers out on dates, things like that. But this literally all happens inside a retirement home, and we get to know these people. And the way that the author is able to make you care about these characters, and there's so many of them because it's like, I don't know, 10, 12 people die. A lot of people in this retirement home. But you care about them so much. And like, it's funny and it's heartfelt and it's beautiful. And then people are getting killed. So anyway, we've got our main character, and her name is Rose Dubois, and she's in her late 70s. And she's got a daughter and a grandson. And while, you know, her daughter's always made it clear she could live with them, Rose loves the Autumn Springs retirement home. It's, you know, there's different sections. There's apartments for the fully independent, and then there's like apartments for when you need more constant care from a nurse or a doctor, and then there's the final stage, the hospice area. And so we're mostly focusing on residents in the independent living section, and you're just getting to know them, and they've all got such unique and fun personalities. I love when a story has elderly characters. I love it. So we've got Rose. She's a badass. She's a final girl to her core. We've got her gentleman friend, Beauregard Mason Miller, but everyone calls him Miller. And they're just friends because Rose is not interested in a man. She's not. She's like, I'm old, I'm enjoying my friends. I enjoy your company, but that's it, pal. And then there's just this cast of characters, and they're all so weird in the best possible ways. There's this I don't need to say old, they're all old. This man named Gopi, I think his name is, he used to be a film director. He's there. He loves putting off movie nights for everyone. There's this old guy named Stan who's like this conspiracy theorist, like really big into alien conspiracies. There's Maureen. She's like this. She used to be a model. Like, she's very fancy, thinks everyone wants her. And then there's this old gentleman who's in the medical care center who Rose often sees when she goes out for her walks and things like that. And his name is Tatum, and he's got dementia, and he sits out by the pond and he feeds the birds, and he's always looking for his dog Jack, who of course died decades ago. But you know, he always remembers Rose. Whenever he sees her, he says Rose, you know, and they sit and they talk, and they're all just such wonderful characters that you love so much. So it does make it a little more painful when, you know, they start getting knocked off. But yeah, it was great. It's also, you know, it's a bit of a mystery who's doing it. And I know if you've been around for a while, you've heard me say I'm not a big fan of mysteries. But this it's like a horror mystery, so it's a little different. And I don't like when the cops show up, but there were cops in this, and I really liked them. Detective Hastings, I thought he was a great character too. So that just goes to show that when you're like, oh, I don't like when this is in a book, I don't like when that's in a book, that can change in the hands of the correct writer. And this is definitely an example of that, and I loved every second of it. So like I said, September 30th comes out, which is Ed's birthday actually. Definitely mark your calendars. If you've read from him before, let me know in the comments, what should I read next? A Child Alone with Strangers or The Boys in the Valley? They both sound good. Let me know. But yeah, it'd be the perfect Halloween read. It's spooky, but not too intense. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of humor, a lot of heart to it. And I just loved it. 5 stars. I feel crazy saying that because I think so far in September, every book has either been a 4 or 5 star. Which is amazing, but like, what do you mean? How am I picking such good books to read this month? Anyway, loved it. Mark your calendars. I might have a second video for you today because I'm on a bit of a roll. I started reading, as you know, I'm a big Stephen Graham Jones fan, and I'm catching up on his backlist. And I started reading Zombie Sharks with Metal Teeth, which is a short story collection, but it's only like 160 pages. And I'm flying through those stories, so I might film a book talk on that one tonight. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you again real soon. Bye.